Welcome to the Social Mission Revolution.
Each week we explore some of the greatest undertold stories of businesses and everyday people who are making their ultimate impact on the world through social mission. This is Social Mission Revolution,
And this is your host, Andrea Putting. Welcome to the Social Mission Revolution. And today my guests are Emily and Iliano Ciardiello. And they are the founders and co-owners of a business called Foil Me. And we're going to find out all about how they use social mission in their business. So I'm looking forward to finding more out. Welcome, Emily and Illy.
Thank you.
Hello, thanks for having
us.
Thanks for having us.
So I have this question that I always love to start with that just makes it interesting. If there was just one thing for you to fight for, what would that be?
Ooh, that's a great question.
It's a good question.
I think for me, it would be the first word that came to my mind is happiness. Our vision is to ensure that we can help people have easier and better lives in the industry that they work in and ensure that they're happier. So, yeah, I think it would be happiness.
It's good. I mean, I don't know. I haven't answered that question before. The first thing that I thought about, the thing I guess feel like I fight for in my life is just, I guess it's similar. It's just to lead, to be able to live my life in a way that is great for me and great for other people, so that I can help other people as well as myself. So every day when I work or whatever I do, I guess that's what I'm fighting to achieve, if you like. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Very nice. And we'll see how that plays out in your life as we go.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So fill me in about Foil Me, and what is it that we need to know what Foil Me is first. What your business is about.
So Foil Me was started because I had foil in my hair at the hairdressers, and my husband picked up my little one so that I could have some time to myself. And he saw the foil in my hair, and when I got home, he asked me, what is that in your hair? What was that? And I'm like, well, foil. And he's like, oh, well, I wonder if you could do like pre-cut foil, because he was already doing that for his business, our business, called Muchos Nachos. And he was doing pre-cut foil sheets for burritos and burgers and, those kinds of food-related items. And so my best friend, who I've known since I was 15 years old, actually, told me a couple of days before just how hard it is to cut her own foil and how annoying it is. And I'd also witnessed her doing that as well. And I'd also witnessed lots of hairdressers doing that in my time in being at the hairdressers, getting my hair done every 6 weeks back then. So when Illy suggested this, I was like, oh, that's a really good idea. So we called my best friend and we asked her, what do you think about this idea of doing pre-cut foil for hairdressers? And we didn't know what else was out there. I just wanted to make life easier for hairdressers, because they're such a beautiful, I don't want to say breed, but such a beautiful type of person. They hold society together in a way. The things that are divulged to them, while they're working, and they also, they touch you, they touch your hair, they touch your skin, and they're very intimate with you. And so people do divulge quite a lot to them. And at times hairdressers can save their customers' lives. So I digress a little, but yeah, I mean, that's how Foil Me started. We just wanted to make pre-cut foil sheets, and then because we had those contacts already, we went around the area and asked hairdressers, you know, what are you missing? What would you like in a foil? What would be your ideal foil? What do you dislike about the foil that you're using at the moment? And so we collated that all together and we sent that to our manufacturers who we were in contact with anyway. And they were able to come up with a few prototypes for us. And then over the almost 8 years now, we've been able to perfect it based on feedback that hairdressers give us, and I guess defined and refined who we are as a business and become kind of like the Gucci of foil. So I actually I design our own foils, so I draw them, hand draw them, and then my graphic designer gets them onto the computer and then we print them out. And I decided that because Foil Me was being so successful, and we had been able to, I guess, develop this amazing community on social media, on our Instagram in particular, I thought, well, how can we use this success to give back? Because it's really important to both of us that we give back in every success in life. And unfortunately, in 2015, I lost my dad to cancer. He was only 59 years old. And in 2017, we brought out the first sort of pastel pink foil. We had a lot of customers telling us, why don't you do a colour? And I thought, well, why don't we just do pastel pink? Everyone likes pink. Let's do that. And because it was so successful and it was selling so well, I was like, well, how we can use this foil. I can team up with the National Breast Cancer Foundation. So I just called them out of the blue and said, look, we've got this foil that's pink and I'd love to be able to donate, and not just a percentage like all the other businesses do, but I want to donate $1 from the sale of every packet that we sell to you guys. How would you feel about that? And they're like, wow, thank you. That's amazing. And so that was back in 2017, and now it's 2021, and we're about to do our 5th year now with them, and we're also the corporate members now as well. So, yeah.
Yeah.
The short answer is we make hair foils specifically for hairdressers, and we make them so that hairdressers can do their job easier and get better results.
But we also use our business.
And we use our business for good.
To give back. Yeah.
So that's our mission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is why I have him, because I'm just
might be a long podcast, Emily.
That's okay. I'm good at cutting people off.
That's why we're a team. So.
Well, a good team always helps. Yeah, it's an interesting thing because obviously my hairdresser doesn't use your foils, because I've never seen foils other than looking like boring silver foil.
Yeah, kitchen foil.
Kitchen foil, yeah. So that's fascinating.
Thank you.
It's not something that I personally would have thought of.
Yeah.
So obviously it's a popular thing for hairdressers to be able to use something different. It kind of helps with their branding, maybe, that there's something different about them.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. It gives them a point of difference. We also do custom foils as well. So salons come to us and they say, can you create a foil for us? And we work together very closely and design a foil that sort of emanates their salon, and then helps, I guess, get them out there a little bit more with their marketing and promotion as well. Yeah.
And probably adds a little bit of cheer in their day as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I would think that having the ones that represent whoever you're giving back to, then that creates a talking point in someone's salon as well.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm using these foils. They're providing for this charity and conversation starter, but also bringing awareness to the customers of what it is that particular salon has chosen. So do you do a variety of different charities from time to time with that?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So we started with the National Breast Cancer Foundation, but then when the bushfires hit last year, we were totally devastated and thought, how can we help the animals? Because all these charities were coming out helping people, but I didn't really see any helping the animals. So we, for the month of January, we decided to donate $1 from the sale of every single box of our foil packets. And so we were able to raise $10,000 for Animals Australia.
Fantastic.
Yeah, yep. And then we also teamed up with an organisation called ILGA, which is a world organisation for the LGBTIQ community.
Yep.
And I designed a foil which was 2 rainbows kissing on a white background, and the white represented peace, and then the rainbows embracing was equality and difference, embracing and coming together. And then again, we donated $1 from the sale of every packet of those as well. So we were able to raise, I think it was a little over $5,000 for the ILGA. And then just this month that we're still in is Pride Month. Yes. So this time we teamed up with an Australian organisation called the Equality Project, and they are doing incredible things for Australian LGBTIQ community, not just for, I guess, the mainstream, but they're also helping people who are disabled or elderly or unable to find a voice in their workplace. So that's been amazing to work with them, and we're looking forward to collating the funds for them. And I mean, it's not about the funds as such for donating to them. It for me, it's more about the awareness and getting those organisations being known by clients and the hairdressers clients as well. And just people walking past the window might see the foils and go, oh wow, look at those foils. And those kinds of activities that we're doing is able to get the awareness out there, as well as the funds, of course. And we also just had World Bee Day. So for a couple of years, I've actually been wanting to help out the little guys, the bees. So we teamed up with the Wing Bee Foundation, and I drew 4 little bees and beehive on a tree and little sky background. And
that's very cute.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. And so we only just got those literally Friday. They
went
landed
on sale yesterday, and we're doing $1 from those as well. So there'll probably be another $5,000 to $10,000 over the next couple of months that we'll donate to them as well.
Yeah.
And I really see the beauty in that, in not just the money that you provide, but that awareness, because it would be a talking point.
Absolutely.
When you're getting your hair done, and when you're getting foils in your hair, you're there for a couple of hours, and you to have that talking point and the awareness of something that you may not have thought about before, such as the bees. I mean, many people are aware of the situation with bees, but many people aren't aware that the delicate balance of bees in the ecosystem. And so there's a whole lot of possibilities there for education as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So I want to ask you is, okay, you're running this business.
Mm-hmm.
What difference has it made to you when you decided, no, we're going to give $1 from these boxes to charity? What difference does it make to you in your business and the way you operate when you made that decision?
I think, like one of our core values is integrity. And so it's been very important for us to show that we have integrity. So when we do choose these organisations to team up with, it's really important that we have a relationship with them. And so when we develop this relationship with people who you would not normally say hello to, that's really rewarding. And just being able to assist them as well and use our influence and our, digital influence on social media to be able to collaborate and bring together a community who are all working together on one cause. So what I mean by that is we now, with the National Breast Cancer Foundation, we now do a Pink October month where we ask salons to get involved and decorate their salons either for the month or a week or just on Pink Day. We have like a Pink Day where people who are involved decorate their salons themselves, everything in pink, to, bring out that, to show that they care about something in their community. So it gives them an opportunity as well to show their clients and friends and family, hey, I care about something. It's not just about my business. I want to do something to help the community as well. So it's lovely that, not only as a business, we get to, communicate and collaborate with those kinds of organisations, but that we give our hairdressers, we call them foil me movers, so that we give our movers the opportunity to share in that as well.
And to add, to the question, what changes? I think it gives us more when we pick something like a charity and a special foil to raise funds and awareness. I think what changes for me, what I notice is that it gives us, more purpose. Like our day-to-day purpose is to run a successful business and sell and look after our staff and sell products and all that, which is all great. But then when you pick something like that, you really want to make it work. Like you really want to have a success in terms of how much people hear about it and how much money you raise for whatever charity. So I think it just gives us a little extra purpose during that period, that campaign period, which is nice, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. And it also shows our kids that business isn't just about, working hard and making money.
Profits, yeah.
But it can actually be something that is good for the community as well. I mean, obviously our business is good for our foil me movers, but I mean, you can branch out through the whole community. It doesn't have to just be sort of
your industry.
Yeah, your industry, segregated to just your industry. It can be all over the world, which it is.
Yes. Yeah. So that allows you to have what I call authentic influence. So you've got influence coming from a heart level where you're able to not just sell a product, but you're telling the world that this is how we believe business should be conducted. It's not just about me making money, it's about me making the world a better place in some way.
Yeah.
Exactly. Absolutely. And it's really rewarding, waking up every day and being able to have that kind of influence, good influence, it puts a smile on your face every day. Yeah. It's enjoyable. And not just for us and our kids, but our staff as well. When people join Foil Me, I don't think they realise what they're in for.
Okay.
That it's a lot more than just a business. It's a commitment to ethical values and integrity and honesty and fun, creativity. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Because let's face it, foils could be really boring.
Yeah.
They could be. They could be.
Well, let's get serious. Foils, you get a piece of foil, they use it to put in their
Exactly.
hair. It could be a really, make a profit business, and
very mundane.
it could be very mundane. But you turn that into something creative and inspiring that makes a difference in the world.
Yeah.
Besides the difference it makes to me, because I feel good because my hair looks good.
Yeah, but why shouldn't you feel good while you're looking in the mirror and you've got foil in your hair too,
Well, that would make a difference, because, when you're sitting in the mirror at the hairdressers and you got that cake on and you just go, I look terrible, that would cheer you up no end.
Yeah, definitely. And, a lot of the colours that we choose as well have the sort of psychological elements to them as well. So, pink is a shade of red. Red is the universal colour of love. And it's also very good for productivity. So, salon owners choose pink because it's helping their employees work better as well. I don't want to say harder, but just work more efficiently as well. So that's one of our biggest sellers is our what we call the nobles, the pink ones. Yeah. We also make brushes as well. We created brushes from scratch because we felt that the tools that were out there weren't aesthetically pleasing or very kind to both the hairdresser and the client. Like a lot of brushes were quite harsh on your scalp and weren't ergonomically very nice for hairdressers to hold. So, we created those as well, along with our ambassador for Australia, Cherie Noble.
And I know that's important, because I know that hairdressers are often suffering from all sorts of aches and pains because of the process of what they're doing. It's just using their body so much.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Fascinating. I'm really thrilled that you've taken something that could be so boring and made it really interesting and inspiring.
Thanks you. Thank you very much.
So if you had some advice for anybody who had, my business it's okay, it's my business, it's earning me money, but they wanted to spice it up somehow, make it interesting, what advice would you give them?
Hand that over to you.
I would say do something different, do something better. So there's so many businesses out there, and many businesses offer the same sort of service or the same product, even us to a degree. There's lots of foils on the market that you can buy, but there's lots of restaurants, there's lots of whatever, but I guess...
But they weren't when we started.
Well, not so much when we started. But
lots of copycats.
I guess just do whatever you do, but just do it better and different. So if you make a certain product like everybody else, then either focus all your efforts on making something the best it possibly can be, or slightly different. Like just offer people something that's not there already, or I guess that's what it is. Like, it's hard to create a new product from scratch and just invent something. That's really hard. But if you're already doing something, I just make it better and different, and just focus your energy on that. That's what we've sort of done, and that's I think anybody can do it, no matter what your industry is.
I think as well, think about something that you're really passionate about, something that really speaks to you, that your heart just goes boom, 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 boom when you're doing it or you're thinking about it, and then think, how can I incorporate that into my business? So for me, I really loved painting and drawing and illustrating and creating. And now I've been able to do that. I was a school teacher, a high school teacher. And when I started Foil Me, I was on child rearing leave with my second child. And I still loved teaching. I didn't leave teaching because I hated it. I loved it. But when I started Foil Me and I realised, oh, hang on, I can really bring to the foreground my creativity, and I can do something that's really life-changing, the same as being a teacher. That really spoke to me. Yeah, and then just over the years it's developed more and more with me actually being able to draw and put those creations onto foils for the whole world to see, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Brilliant, because I think if someone had said to you when you were teaching, how would you like to go into business creating foils for hairdressing? You would have gone, no, that's definitely not me.
It's like, hey, I love the hair and beauty industry, but no.
But you've made that putting your passion into it has made it into something that you do enjoy and love, and gives you the opportunity to make a difference for the community while you're doing it. So I think that's a very powerful message.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, if someone had a business that was selling a product, but they absolutely loved working out and going to the gym, they could maybe put in a little product saying thank you that says something about living your life to the fullest, or just, I don't know, like a little soap, or in every package that says get out there and enjoy the sun, or like, I don't know, I'm just bringing up
it's just going to the creativity part and finding that passion, just going, this is what I love.
Yeah.
And so I put chocolate and coffee into everything. Well, I don't like coffee. But anyway, I love the concept. So everything I do comes with chocolate.
Well, that's, we collaborate with Brace Girdles here in Adelaide, and we ask them, can you do little handmade chocolates for us so we can put them in each order, just as an extra thank you. And we've been doing that for
years. Yeah, every single order we send has a little chocolate with it that goes all over the world now.
Yeah.
So.
Yes.
Extra thank you.
So
I noticed you have another business, chocolate business you do.
Business, chocolate foils.
Yeah. There you go. See, I could design a chocolate foil for you and have it made for you.
You do one for me, for my business. And so you're sending your business has grown from a small Adelaide-based business to Australia-wide to international.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So we're in the UK, USA, Sweden, Germany, Canada, Dubai. We're about to start in Dubai. New Zealand. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Well done.
That's crazy. Thank you.
So if somebody wants to get in touch with you and find out more about how they can get your foils, or maybe have some foils made for their charitable cause, their salon, how would they get in touch with you?
So they can contact us through www.foilme.com.au, and there's a contact page on there which has all our details, or they can DM us on @foilmefoils, or they can personally email me, which is emily@foilme.com.au, or they can email our headquarters, which is hello@foilme.com.au. We also have a phone number, but yeah, these are these are the main ones.
That's probably enough.
Yeah. Well, I'll put those in the information about the podcast so people can connect with you.
Thank you. Yeah, I can email you as well if you prefer.
So thank you so much, Emily and Illy, for coming on to Social Mission Revolution. It has been a joy talking to you and finding out more about what you're doing in the world.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for your time. And
Thanks for the opportunity.
Keep doing what you're doing too.
Yeah, it's awesome what you're doing.
Thank you. And that's all we have time for today in the Social Mission Revolution. Be back next time with another Social Mission Revolutionist. This has been the Social Mission Revolution with Andrea Putting. Join me again next week when we'll speak to another Social Mission Revolutionist who will inspire you on your journey to making your ultimate impact on the world.